It is Friday, April 3rd. Coco, please stop. Family yoga. Unfortunately, both of my daughters have schoolwork still right now, and one's actually on Zoom with her ELA class, but hopefully if they get done in time, they'll be able to join in the family yoga class. This class is suitable for all levels. It's more of a vinyasa style class, so we'll be doing chaturangas. I'll give different options, modifications. If you have yoga blocks or a yoga mat, you could use those. Grab water and just come down to comfy easy seat, crisscross applesauce. We'll just start right here. First, you can bring your hands on top of your knees and thighs. Start to settle in. You can close your eyes or soft gaze, whatever's comfortable. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and roll them back. Take a moment to settle in and get grounded. When we inhale, we're going to inhale our arms out and up. And exhale, bring them back down. On our inhale, we're going to do yoga breath. So your belly expands like a balloon. And on your exhale, it comes in. Inhale, belly expands, lift your arms up. Exhale, it comes back in, belly button to spine. Inhale, fill your belly up like a balloon. Exhale, hands back down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands down. You can leave your hands on your thighs or you can bring them to heart center. We'll take a moment to set an intention for our practice. This week I've been doing listing my 5 grateful for. If that's something that interests you, you can do that. I'm doing the Rachel Hollis next 90 days again. So keeping a gratitude and grateful outlook on things is really good right now, because when we get stressed, we start to go in a black hole and just keep focusing on everything that's wrong or going wrong. But then when you start your morning and come back to what you're grateful for throughout the day, I feel like that helps keep a positive mind frame. So if you want, you could list 5 things you're grateful for right now. Bring your hands down and start to walk them out as far as comfortable to you. You could stay here. You could come to your forearms. You could use your blocks. If you have blocks, come to your forearms on your blocks. Or you could bring your forehead down to your mat or blocks if that's comfortable to you. Start to walk your hands back up. Switch sides. Which foot is in front and ankle? This time, inhale your arms up like that balloon again. Exhale, twist to your right. Plant your right hand behind you. Left hand comes to the outside of your right thigh. Long, tall spine. Belly button to spine. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to your left. Left hand plants behind you. Right hand comes to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale back through center. Exhale, walk your hands out in front of you again. Come down to your forearms on your mat or block. Forehead comes down to your mat or block or wherever you're at. Honor your body where you're at. Everyone is in different places. A lot of people are tight in their hips. Start to walk your hands back up and come to tabletop. Your knees underneath your hips, palms planted underneath your shoulders, belly button to spine. We'll do a few cat-cow. So on your inhale, you drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine for cat. Inhale to cow. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, cat. Gaze goes towards your belly. One more. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to flat back, neutral spine. We're going to do some wrist stretches. So first you could just start to rock forward and back. Then you could start to move your hands to the side, so fingertips are pointing to the side, and rock side to side. You could do one at a time, or if you can't do this, you don't have to. Your fingertips can go back towards your knees. This is an intense stretch, so if this is too much for you, don't hurt yourself. And then last, flip your knuckles side down. Palms facing up, and rock forward and back. From here, back on your heels, roll out your wrists, move your fingertips. Bring your big toes to touch. Knees can be together or apart and come to child's pose. Your forehead or a block. You can always take child's pose throughout your practice today. Whenever you need to come back to your breath or intention or your 5 things you're grateful for, come here. When you're ready, plant your hands shoulder distance. Curl your toes under, lift your hips, push back, downward facing dog. First down dog, take your feet wide as your mat or maybe a little more. Nice wide stance. Bend one knee at a time. Start to loosen up the backs of our legs. Shake your head no. Yes. From here, walk your hands towards your feet now. So you're still wide. Grab elbow to elbow for ragdoll. You could have as much bend in your knees as you need to. You could stay still or you could move side to side. Release your grip. Toe heel your feet back to hip distance. Good rule of thumb is 2 fists. In halfway lift, hands come to your shins or thighs, flat back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold. Stand all the way up. Bring your arms out and up. Gaze goes up, hands to heart center. Again, take a moment to check in. Set your intention. List the 5 things you're grateful for. Sorry, my dog wants to play. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step your left foot back. Drop your left knee down. Bring your hands to the top of your right thigh. Stay here or sweep your arms up. You want to make sure your shoulders are down and relaxed and your knees not going over your ankle. If you need blocks here too, you could use blocks here. Keep breathing. From here, bring both hands down, frame your right foot or use your blocks. Shift your hips back for runner's stretch or half splits prep. Your right foot flexes back towards your face. Right hip is pulling back in line with your left. Bend your right knee. Lift your left knee off your mat and step your right foot back to plank pose. You can also drop to your knees. From here, we're gonna go inhale, exhale, lower all the way down to our belly. Bring the tops of your toes flat on your mat, hands by your rib cage. We're gonna lift up for cobra like a snake. So on your inhale, you lift up. Exhale, lower down. One more time, we're gonna act like a snake on our inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Come back up to tabletop. Curl your toes under, lift back up, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. out through your mouth. Exhale, feet to your hands. You can walk or jump or step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Bring your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. This time, step your right foot to the back. Lower your right knee down. Bring your hands to the top of your left thigh. For more balance and stability, you can also wiggle your left foot to the left side of your mat. Ground down through your left big toe. Leave your hands planted on top of your left thigh or sweep them up to the sky. Bring your hands back down. Frame your left foot for runner stretch, half splits prep. Left foot flexes back. From here, bend your left knee, lift your right knee off, and step your left foot back to meet your right. You could stay in plank again or drop to your knees. Inhale. Exhale, bend it. Triceps, graze your rib cage. Elbows go towards the back. You can lower all the way down. Tops of your feet flat on your mat. Hands again, back by your rib cage. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back up to tabletop. Curl your toes under, lift up. Downward facing dog. In our practice today, whenever we do these chaturangas, you can also always skip them and just meet us back in downward facing dog. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot comes in between your hands. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. You're on the ball of your foot. Let me pull this back so you can see me better. There. You're on the ball of your left foot. Both hips are facing the front. Inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Right knee is bending to the top right corner of your mat. Gaze goes over your right fingertips. Relax your shoulders down. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come into side angle. Right forearm on top of your right thigh. Right knee is still bent. Right palm is facing the sky. Left arm comes up or over your left ear. Or it could come to your low back. Keep opening up through the chest. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Start to straighten your right leg. Make sure you don't lock out your knee. Slight bend. Hinge at your waist and come to triangle. Hand could come to your shin, ankle, block, or your mat. If it's comfortable, you could look up to the sky or your palm. From here, bring both hands back down. Come to the ball of your left foot, low lunge. Leave your left hand planted. Sweep your right arm out and up. Bring your right hand back down. Your choice, chaturanga. You can also do low plank. So you just go halfway down, and you could do upward facing dog. The tops of your thighs and kneecaps are off your mat. Shoulder blades are squeezing together behind you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths in downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot in between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. You're on the ball of your right foot. Open up, warrior two. Gaze goes over your left fingertips. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Left forearm on top of your left thigh, left palm facing the sky, left knee is still bent. Right arm reaches up to the sky, over your right ear, or comes to your low back. Inhale, lift back up. Straighten your left leg, making sure not to hinge or not to lock out your knee. Hinge at your waist and come into triangle. Bring both hands down, frame your left foot, leave your right hand planted, sweep your left arm out and up, dragonfly twist. Twists are also really good for detox. You put pressure on your internal organs, and then when you release it, the blood flows. They also help with spine health. And you just feel good also. You could take your chaturanga or skip it also from your knees, whatever's comfortable for you this morning, today. Inhale, exhale, lower through. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, bring your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna do some balancing poses now. We're gonna do tree and dancer. First, we'll start with tree, so put all of your weight. And if you're with a partner, you could use a partner and hang on. Like each hold hands for a tree. Or you could use a wall for balance. Put all of your weight into your right foot. Your left foot could stay planted on your mat. It could come to your inner calf or your inner thigh. Never put it on your knee though. Your knee is supposed to go front and back and not side to side. If you push your left foot into your right leg back, it also helps with balance. You could stay with hands at heart center. You could grow your branches. If you're with a partner, you could have holding on to each other. If you have more, you could try this way. Bring that foot back down. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, fold. With your peace fingers or the number 2, grab your big toes for yogi toe lift. Have as much bend in your knees as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift while you're holding your big toes. Exhale, fold. Your elbows go out. Try to pull your chest, tops of your thighs. The crown of your head goes towards your mat. Opening up the backs of your legs. If you did my bar class yesterday or my HIIT class the other day, this will be feeling really good right now. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Bring your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Setting up for tree, second side or your left side. Put all of your weight into your left foot. Now, right foot could stay planted on your mat. Inner calf or inner thigh. You can grab kids or partner you're working with, your wall, hands at heart center, or grow your branches. Again, if you push your foot into your leg, left leg back, it helps with balance. If you feel like you have really good balance, you guys could even try to close your eyes and see how well you do with your eyes shut. Bring your right foot back down. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, fold. This time for gorilla, you slide the palms underneath your feet, so have as much bend in your knees as you need to. Again, your palms go under your feet, so your toes are by your wrists. If this just isn't possible and not comfortable, you could do penguin, and you just catch hold of your ankles. Gorilla or penguin, Well bound like this. Inhale, halfway lift so you can't really move. Exhale, fold down in. Again, the top of your head goes towards your mat. Your chest goes towards your thighs. Stretching out the backs of our legs again and our wrists if you're in gorilla. This is really good if you're doing a lot of push-ups or you're on your computer a lot working, or your devices, phones, iPads, doing online learning. Release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Bring your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now setting up for dancer. Again, you could use a wall for balance. Or you could hang on. This time you'd want to face each other though. So if you have more than other kids and everyone's doing it together, the two people can face each other and palms together. First, we're going to put all of our weight into our right foot. Bend your left knee, catch hold of your left foot or ankle. Bring your hands out to touch. Yeah. Come. All right, sorry. So bring your hands out to touch. Stay here or start to push in towards one another and lean forward into dancer. Kick your left foot into your right hand back. Or right, kick your left foot into your left hand. Come back to standing. Shake your legs out. Setting up for dancer, second side. So put all of your weight into your left foot, bend your right knee, catch hold of your right foot or ankle, tuck your tailbone under. You could bring your hands together to touch. If you just want to do it yourself, you could just start to kick your foot back, lean into it, opening your chest. If you're really flexible, you could do both hands. In cheerleading, it's called like a scale, I think. Bring both feet back down, shake out your legs, come back to the top of your mat. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. We're gonna do another partner pose. It's gonna be partner. So if you have a grown-up, the grown-up can be in plank, and the kid, his or her hands will come to your ankles. And then their feet will come to your shoulders. And so you both are in plank. You can also do this from your knees.
Do we have to do the knee?
No. Just do how you just did. And just sit here so your kid's in plank and you're in plank. Okay, well we did it first.
I can't do the knees.
Okay. We'll do one more. We'll do boat pose, partner. Sit down on your mat. Your feet come up, feet come together. Belly line. Bring your arms up. And boat. What? If you need to come down to your elbows, you can come down to your elbows for boat. Bring your knees together. There you go. And final pose, we're gonna do goddess squat and crow. So goddess squat, do you wanna do it? You bring your feet mat distance, toes go out, heels come in. You come down, you keep your heels flat on your mat. Come down, keep your chest lifted. If you wanna try crow, you could bring your hands down, your knees come to your armpits or elbows or triceps. Start to lean into your hands. You could lift one leg or the other. You could play around. If you could lift both, you can lift both. It's easy if you have a pillow. So if you feel like you're gonna go forward, you'll be on your pillow. And last, we're gonna come down, we're gonna do butterfly. Soles of our feet are together. You could stay lifting up or you could slowly lean forward. Stretch your legs long on your mat. Remove the cushioning out from underneath you. Inhale your arms out. Oops, sorry. Out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up to seated. Come down to your mat on your back. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Right ankle crosses left thigh. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Pull in reclined figure four. Both feet are flexed to protect your knees. Bring your left foot down, bring your right foot down. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Left ankle crosses over your right thigh. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Pull in reclined figure four on this side. Keep both feet flexed and active. Protect your knees. Last, bring both legs up to the sky for legs up the wall. Good pose for kids to do, to wind down, calm down. It's a good pose for adults and everyone to do at night if you have trouble falling asleep. You could stay here, you could do shoulder stance. And then go to plow. Bring your legs back down. Bring your feet mat distance. Bring your knees in towards one another. Stay here. Release your low back. And then slowly start to windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Release your low back more. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your arms out to a T. Inhale here. Exhale, knees drop to your right. Gaze goes to your left. Inhale, knees back through center. Exhale, knees go to your left. Gaze goes to your right. Inhale, come back through center. Hug everything up into a tight ball. Bring your forehead up to your knees. Exhale, Shavasana. Your legs come long, arms come long. You could stay in Shavasana as long as you want. If you're with your kids, sometimes you do classes with lotion. You just massage their hands or their feet, help them relax and calm down more. And then if they want to do that to you, they can do that to you at the end. And once you're done in Shavasana, go through and list the 5 things you're grateful for again. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and ankles. Inhale your arms up overhead, nice full body stretch. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest and make your way up to comfy seated position. Thank you for sharing your practice with us this afternoon. You can bring your hands together at heart center. Namaste. Thanks, girlfriend. Thanks, everybody.